The other day, I was scrolling through my phone when I accidentally stumbled upon a tentacle hentai, and it dawned to me that I haven't personally watched or read this tag that much, and this was one of the earlier tag I discovered when I first started getting into this kind of stuff. I wasn't particularly interested in the aspect of a girl being assaulted and covered in multiple slimy tentacles, so this tag doesn't really hit the spot as much as the other tag that I enjoy. But it's been years now, and I've matured, albeit in a twisted sense, and I wonder, who is exactly the target demographic for this tag anyway? Even as a horny teenager, I couldn't get myself into this mess. It's just lacked the relatability that other tags have. For example, the tag with the most relatability should be the one where you can self-insert yourself as a part of the cast, whether it's good or bad. NTR hurts me really bad whether I like it or not because I automatically see a part of me in the characters. For Monster Girls, for example, I want to be the main hero of the doujin. The wholesome one, not the other side of this one. And Tomboy. Oh boy, Tomboy, I wish for this experience. And with this in mind, I just cannot imagine myself to be a molesting tentacle creature cause it just doesn't even look enjoyable for both parties. Like, literally, why do they shove tentacles into the mouth? Logically, it doesn't even make sense, but that shit is exclusively done to human, I think. I'm not gonna take my search history with Monkey BJ, but maybe, you know what? I'll do it. I'll do it for science. Never mind, I've made a mistake and I learned something that I can never unlearn. Besides, the girl doesn't seem to have a good time in most of the stuff anyway. Most. There's an outlier with a low chance of the girl being a pervert that enjoys a little bit of good time, so I guess there's that as well. I know there's like some girls out there that are into like the tentacle stuff, the tentacle thing, I guess. So this tag maybe tickles the impossible forbidden pleasure that is unachievable. So I guess we can narrow it down, the type of people that might like this tag. Abnormal girls that are highly into this roleplay, or abnormal guys that might want to be, an octopus, and anyone that eventually got bored with the normal vanilla tag. I guess it's like the three main demographic, I guess. Although to be fair, this kind of stuff is pretty grey, like morally, so I don't judge people as long as it's like within reason, and people can do whatever they like and I don't care, it's their own stuff, Now, usually I would recommend some title to read to kind of let y'all dip your toes into the water, but since I'm not a fan of tentacles in general, so I went onto the internet, typed in tentacles. It's sort by popular of all time to find like something edible for a tentacle newbie, and I think I found something that is quite okay. After scrolling for a while, the three main doujin that I can safely recommend is, let me see if I can pronounce this correctly, Koto Yamioji, A Tentacle Romance, and My Beloved Charlotte. This tree seems to be a good entryway for anyone that wants to try reading some non-hardcore tentacle play, a tentacle romance, specifically focused on the consensual aspect of the tentacle. Relationship with the female, which I honestly can respect due to how unique the story is. So, kudos. God, why is it so hard to pronounce the first letter? Keiko? Koto Yamioji tentacle is tolerable because the ghost woman in this one is almost breaking the veins on my... The use of tentacle in this one is decent enough, and I have been following the story for quite a while, and the ghost girl never fails to make me rock solid. This is becoming less about the tentacle and more about the ghost chick, so I might have to stop talking about it because man, the ghost girl is super duper hot. Like holy crap! When I read this, this is the third one because there's like first two as well. The tentacle doesn't really goes well with it, but I guess, you know, gotta have one for each of them. And the first two is good enough. The third one is okay. So you should read if you like Ghost Girl and Tentacle. So yeah, it's pretty nice. And lastly, My Beloved Charlotte, which is made by Mizone. And you know, I can always expect top tier vanilla Monster Girl story from him or her. So yeah, there you go, there you have it. I'm generally indifferent towards this tag, but I don't actively click on it or anything that has tentacle on the cover, but hopefully the 3 doujin that I just mentioned probably will be better for you to start off, because honestly this tag is not that bad. There's nothing wrong wanting to be wrapped around by the tentacle, whether you're a guy or a girl, and don't let anyone else judge for what you like. I'm too desensitized to this kind of non-human tag at this point, so you know, might as well have fun with it, and I guess I'll talk to you all next time about something else. We'll see what it is, you know. See ya!